Welcome, and yes, we are indeed going to be talking about a channel that I have indeed heard about before, but I really wasn't really interested in looking at her, but I decided I am going to talk about her, since I do think it is worth it, especially considering the fact that she is pretty controversial. That, of course, being the vegan teacher. But yeah, I haven't heard about this channel before, by the way, but as I did before, I didn't really care about her, considering the fact that I had no interest to even look at her. But I did look at her videos, and wow, yep, I gotta admit that what she is doing is just really cringe, I gotta say. I mean, let me show you her about page, technically. Fight against racism, homophobia, and what? I heard of racism and homophobia, which that makes sense. But xenophobia? Well, we're trying to save the planet and the animals who live here. I mean, yeah, saving the animals is important. Even the ones that I also admit I don't really like ones that are dangerous. But, you don't have to literally point it out, especially considering the fact, because we also gotta eat something, you know. But yeah, as you can tell, if you already know about her, she is, of course, infamously known for telling us to not eat animals and other good foods, like the fast food Ellie. I can understand, since I'm also someone that doesn't like to eat foods that are, of course, made from animals, but at the same time, I can go with it at least a few times. This does not mean I'm a vegetarian, though, by the way, because obviously I still want to eat some other junk food like french fries, of course. Since, you know, that's my for food. And yeah, I basically did feel like I wanted to make a video on her. I did look at a video from this guy called Indart, and I can send you the link if you want to watch it. But yeah, I decided I am going to be going over some of her videos, so let me just see if I can actually not cringe by these videos.
Dear Unitarian Universalists, the island of Montreal was lived on by the indigenous peoples, like the Kanian Kahaka Mohawk, long before cities and churches were built. Saying that matters. But if we stop at words and don't change how we live, it can become something we say instead of something we do.
Yep, told you that her videos are definitely cringe, which I definitely do think that they are cringe as well, and just this stuff. And also, in case anyone's wondering, this is basically a poem saying, oh, we should not eat the animals. Yeah, I don't want to eat those animals as well, because I do really enjoy pigs, chickens, and cows as some of my favorite animals, of course. But again, sometimes, come on, just don't force us to, I don't know, be vegan. We can be vegan or, go vegetarian if you want to. I'm not planning to even be vegan or vegetarian anyways, because french fries are my favorite food.
It can make us feel like we've done our part, even while harm continues all around us. If we really want to talk about who this land was taken from, we need to go deeper. Humans didn't just take land from other humans. We took it from animals. Animals lived here first. They had homes, families, and lives of their own. As humans spread, animals were pushed out, trapped, hunted, and later farmed.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Even animals can also, be territorial, That's basically showing that, oh, that's their land, technically, and we should respect that, literally. But, yeah, I mean, I do agree, it can also go over the part, because habit loss is indeed a really terrible thing, which is causing some animals to be, endangered. But once again, we definitely at least also need, but we also need a home as well. Some of the stuff that we also need a home as well, so that we can, of course, care for our population. And we can also still focus on giving animals their land as well. Heck, it's one of the reasons why we also let animals into our land as well,
That didn't stop in the past. It's still happening every day. Think about chickens. Chickens used for eggs are kept in crowded spaces where they can barely move. Their babies are taken away. The males are killed shortly after birth because they can't lay eggs. When the hens' bodies wear out, they are killed too.
I mean, yeah, I will admit that it's kind of terrifying the way you said it, but I cannot believe you had to say it. But they can also tell if, a baby chick is, of course, incited. Look over here. Yeah, see? They are capable of, telling anyways.
Think about the pigs. Pigs are as smart as dogs. They love their families, feel fear, and scream when they are hurt. In farming, they're confined, separated from their babies, and sent to slaughter while still young. And cows in the dairy industry suffer deeply. Cows only make milk after giving birth, so they are repeatedly made pregnant. Their calves are taken away, which causes clear distress to both mother and baby.
Okay, no need for you to mention deep stuff like that, especially with how terrifying it can be. Yeah, don't get me wrong, though. I am indeed going to be thinking about pigs, since, they're among my favorites. My third favorite animal, to be exact, with cats being second place and dogs being my first. But again, we need them for a reason anyways. However, they can also be more than just, of course, just, for stuff we ate for anyways. Like, we can also keep them as pets as well.
When cows' bodies can no longer produce enough milk, they're killed. As Unitarian Universalists, we say we believe in kindness, fairness, and that everything is connected. If that's true, then animals cannot be left out. Compassion that stops at humans isn't complete
Vegan, are you seriously trying to assume, oh, we don't care about the animals? Mate, of course we do! Literally, we of course take dogs in as we become owners, Which, yeah, I know my dog's still doing okay, didn't. But yeah, basically, dogs, of course, we care about those animals. Even cats and some of the other domesticated species, and even some of the wild ones like chimpanzees and elephants. What's your point here? You're saying that we don't care about about the world now? We are literally doing our best as we can to care about the environment, and especially the animals.
Compassion. Respect for life means caring about what happens to chickens, pigs, cows, and animals, all animals, especially when their suffering exists for our convenience. So here is our call to action. No animal products should enter Unitarian Universalists' buildings. Our coffee hours and potlucks should reflect our values with soy milk, oat milk, and other vegan options only.
Mate, it's literally our choice if we want to be vegan or not. And besides, we are doing our best to care for the animals anyways. Like, obviously pigs, chickens, and cows are literally among my favorite animals anyways, to be in top 20. While, though pigs are in my top 10, or heck, even better, top 5. Well, yeah, technically top 10. But still though, they're important to us for a reason, because we need food. But don't worry, they also do have lives as well. So, what do you expect?
And food that is fully plant exclusive. This isn't about being perfect or judging others. It's about honesty. If we truly stand for justice and love, then our shared space should be places where animals are protected, not harmed.
I probably would have taken that seriously, but that's only if you did not force us to be vegan, for goodness sake. Just respect others the way they are, at least. Like, they eat meat. That's completely fine. And yes, I still, of course, care about pigs, chickens, and cows, since they're among my favorite animals. Pigs technically are in my top favorite type of animals, technically. And my third favorite type anyways. Chickens are also among my favorite type of birds, and cows, definitely cool animals, I gotta say. Especially the way they said moo. But anyways, let me take a look at another video. But I'm probably not gonna go over all of it, since, yeah. But I will probably consider going over the full version if I choose to do a part 2, of course.
Hello, students. It's Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. It's 1:15 in the morning, and I was scrolling through my phone because I couldn't sleep, and I saw this video. Thought I'd share it with you. What do you see? Inside closed garbage bag.
Do I really have to show you that screenshot again? I just basically sold you? Literally. Oh, for goodness sake. And the fact that you're basically trying to give us an education moment is just really embarrassing. Yeah, I do care about baby chicks, by the way, since, chickens are awesome animals. But once again, you don't need to literally, yap about this anyways.
Millions of chicks are left to suffocate on the day that they are born. They're thrown away. It's because of the egg industry. They don't need the male chicks.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end it right over here. I don't want to hear a sexist moment anyways. I know this is mostly for chickens, which, yeah, obviously chickens, both genders literally matter anyways. But again, this is still really cringe. And also messed up. But yeah, pretty much, it's pretty obvious that I do not like the vegan teacher whatsoever. And yeah, so I guess you guys are finally happy that I don't like the vegan teacher. Now, I might consider doing a part 2, because I do think this channel here does have potential. And if I do considering do a part 2, then I'll definitely go over the full video, by the way. And I still cannot believe I even have to hear a nonsense and sadness moment. But yeah, the vegan teacher, I am gonna be waiting to see if she's gonna respond, because I know a channel with more subscribers than me, even ones with over 100,000 subscribers, are indeed capable of responding to me. Even a 1,000,000 subscriber channel is also capable, but we'll have to see how it goes, I guess. And I bet it's gonna be really bad, but let's see. Anyways, that's it for the video. If you want more other videos, then I recommend that you do look at some of the other videos, particularly on Vegan Teacher. Anyways, bye.